Yo, 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 ho, ho, ho. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Ooh, that's not right at all. Let's change that. Sorry, guys, my stream, some of my stream details didn't save, so now I gotta change them. Excuse me. That's funny. I think I figured out why nobody was talking yesterday. I might have had comments turned off. Oopsie doodles. Didn't mean to do that. All right. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We're at level 9 fishing and 8 lumberjacking. I think my goal is by the end of wow, I am just okay. I would say whenever they're gonna end up resetting us, I would like to be whatever the max level is. What is this? Is this like a set focus or something? Yeah, you guys will find out when you get to playing around with this stuff. It is setting up your HUD, in my opinion, is always important to do. Get the game look and feel how you are most comfortable. And once you get it set up, it's gonna feel a lot better. Obviously, getting your graphics settings dialed in. I've got everything like maxed out right now, which you really shouldn't do, but I do like the way it looks. You especially shouldn't do it if you're trying to multitask and stream and do stuff like that, which honestly, if I just went in and like turned the shadows down, I bet my my FPS would go way up. Let's go from epic to medium. Yeah, I can already feel the difference. Even though that number on the top didn't change, I can already feel the difference. But, in my opinion, having your shadows up high is what adds to the feel of the game. Alright, we're almost full. We have been getting a lot of good wood on this adventure. Sure. No, I can't even cut the daffodil. I don't have any space. So I think once we advance and progress further, obviously leveling up our satchels is going to be a major component to that. And I am curious as to, I think there's 5 levels of basically everything. So I want to see the difference between novice, expert, blah, 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 you know. Like, what's the next level? Are we going to get 1 more slot? 2 more slots? 4 more slots? You know? Like, I know that this game is all about the transportation of goods and creating the friction of that, right? So, they want, if you're trying to transport goods, to be as difficult as humanly possible. Alright, once we fill up this bag and this bag, we will head back to town. And actually, I'm going to try and make a boat, a rowboat. Excuse me. Man, I've been really bad about burping. I'm sorry. Dong, dong, dong. Hey, no dropped frames on this one. Let's go. I feel like you actually get a lot of XP for chopping trees down. At least compared to fishing, it's a lot more. Let's just see, in terms of my level, it's 86,400 total XP. If we go 86,400 divided by 225, you'd have to chop 2,000 trees, 2,600 trees. To get in a whole level. I wonder how much you get from like I should just go kill like a level 7, actually a level 8 mob and see what it is in relation to the 225. Let's go find a level 8 mob somewhere. There should be one pretty close here, hopefully. Might have to call our homie in. See if we can find like a lion or something here. Oh, what's this? This looks like a bug. I don't know if this is intended design. Yeah, this is definitely probably not intended. I don't know, this looks weird. I've seen that person around quite a bit. Hey, look at this, man. This is a densely forested area. There has to be some enemies in here, right? Come on. Nothing. Yeah, we'll say there could be some tweaking in on, like, you know, enemy and mob placement, right? You don't want to have swaths of areas with no mobs, and you don't want to have areas that have mobs everywhere. It's a good balance, right? There should be random hawks and bears and stuff around here, and deers. The fact that there's none is so concerning. Alright, well, since we're already heading this way, let's go to this Lover's Lodge area. See if this little quest works. Okay, level 9. This is a good test. Alright, so we tested it. You get 225 per chop, and it takes 2,600 trees. Let's see how much we get for killing one person. Ah, oh, dang it. Alright, I should probably dodge that move since he keeps slamming me with that. $651. Okay. So we can do the same math, right? 58,600. Yeah, right there, right? That's what it is. Oh, that's way off. Holy. Wow, okay, so now I have to redo the other one. It's 86,400. Okay, let's do the math again. Divided by 225. So you only have to chop 384 trees down. And then in terms of killing something that's one level above you, you can do 86,400 divided by 651. So you either kill 132 mobs that aren't elite, just normal mobs, or you chop 384 trees. So yeah, I mean, it's obviously quicker to farm stuff. That's good, but like I said, I am happy that it is possible to level up with gathering. I think that's the smartest thing that they could do. Truly. Alright, here's a level 8. Wow, he has half the amount of HP that guy has. Why? Okay, that's weird. Bang, bang, bang. Double backstab to start off the fight. Alright, let's see how much we get for killing the same level person. 361. That's a lot less. It's almost equal to chopping down a tree. So I think the best opener for Rogue, if you guys are curious, oh boy, okay. I think the best opener for Rogues is from stealth, shadow step, backstab, and then use double strike to backstab again, and then after your stab comes back, leg sweep, backstab again. I'll show you right here, watch. Backstab, boom. Backstab again, boom. And then we go ahead and it's coming off cooldown in 2 seconds. Leg sweep, and we backstab again. And then you can hemorrhage them. Make sure you dodge the attacks. Alright, now we do another leg sweep. Backstab, backstab, double backstab. Boom, get wrecked. Recipe for what? Butcher Bear. Nice. Pretty sure I need some of this flax. So, how much XP was that? 651. So yeah, I don't know what the difference is between killing something that's one level, your same level, and one level above. It seems vastly different. More. All right, I can't even loot that, so GG. I don't even want to go here and do this, but alright, let's go. Probably take this road and then go here, do this little quest, and then come up here and do this quest. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Nobody wants to jump and have fun, man. Alright, we're almost to this quest. We need to eliminate fetid oozes from the surge conduit. It's not really a quest, just a commission, but we'll see how much XP we get off of it. There's a castle up there. Oh. Okay. Alright, this would be a good test. Oh, ho, oh. See you later. See, no, I don't like that, man. He just obliterated my pet. Oh, that's a GG. Alright, we got it to work this time. That's good. Oh, that can't be good. Hey, not too bad. We were able to hold up against 2 level 8 elites. 1,300 experience. Yeah, it's yeah. I might still be dead here. Hold on. Oh man. Whew. Hey man, that was crazy. That was crazy. Yeah, now I can see why everyone's just in my guild is just like, yep, let's farm frickin' elites. Because, yeah, that is the play. I think if you are a good enough player, though, and you can find a way to run around solo killing elites, that's where the real experience is. For sure. Yo, that guy hurts? What the frick, man? I'm dead. Oh my goodness. What the frick, dude? Oh, it takes 10 minutes to revive your pet? Dang. Okay. Yeah. Didn't know that. Well, let's go walk up over here. That's crazy. Look how long I'm crippled for. Muddy field? Oh, it's gotta be a bug, right? I'm like... Yeah, it's gotta be a bug. I'm like stuck on muddy field, even though I'm not... Yeah, this is bad. Oh boy, don't tell me I have to log out and back in to fix this. I will say it's definitely hitching a lot more today. It was more stable for me yesterday, honestly. But today it is not good. That was my guild leader I just ran by. GG. Oh man, do I dare log out and try to log back in? Probably not, huh? I just don't know how I'm going to get rid of the status effect. Let's try it. Alright, I think we're good. Nice, okay, good. I was worried it was going to be an issue, but that's good. Where's the pet? 6 minutes. Alright. I like how the rogue runs too. Little dwarf. Target acquired. Eliminate the target. Ooh. You can't backstab a wolf. They know better. GG. Alright, let's just go get this done here. Bada bing, we found the ledge. Huge. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Alright. Oh, I need a 2v2 slot. 2v2. Alright. How's my mount looking? Man, 10-minute cooldown if you let your pet die. That's kind of crazy, right? Something tells me there is going to be an abuse of PvP of power action there. Where you're going to be trying to use your mount to get away. Someone's going to frickin' gut your pet and now you got nowhere to go. Just even that makes me want to play rogue, because then at least if I'm a rogue, I can jump out and be like, and get up out of there. This dude's fighting a level 6 elite. Look at him go. Oh, I'm toast. I am absolutely toast. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, mount's almost back up. I do want to hit level 10. If I could hit level 10 today, that'd be pretty massive. would let me do any sort of professions that I want to do. Man, these guys have been grinding. Wintery, she's always a grinder, man. She's crazy. Alright, let's get our mount back. I will say that because the world is so massive and big, them just kind of freely giving you the mount makes sense. But I do think it should be a little bit harder to get them out. But I think that they know that if they create friction around that, when the friction of just traveling the world is already so ridiculous, it makes sense for a game where the whole game is about traveling to give you a mount off the bat, right? Hey, we got a hawk. The frick out of my house, dog. Oh, this guy's a beast. He's level 10. I'm dead. Gotcha. Why is the bird turning around when when he's tripped? Yo, what is going on, man? Holy cow. This was the hardest little frickin' thing I've had to kill in the entire game. Jeez. Didn't want to do that, but this actually might be better. Let's see how much it's going to cost me to frickin' mill all this. Oh, this doesn't sound good. We need sanding powder. Oh boy. Alright, we're gonna buy 100 sanding powder. It's gonna cost me 12 silver. Absolute highway robbery. I don't have enough storage. Nice. Let's go put the wood that's fancy away. Okay. Go back to the vendor.
Discovery Houston, press to ATO.
Go back to the lumber mill. It's gonna cost 28 silver. This is too expensive, bro. It's a 40-minute job. Huh? About to spend all my money. $40 minutes. All right, cool. Well, after that's done, then we can we can just make a rowboat. Nice. Okay, let's do that. Poggers. We got a rowboat. Why can't you move certain stuff in your inventory? It's a lot of crossroads. This one's still a wilderness, crossroads, encampment. Jova. Winstead is almost encampment as well. Miraleth as well. I'm freaking broke now. Yeah, I honestly don't know what like low-level players are supposed to do about like the bag situation and then like trying to gather and craft situation, because like it's basically impossible to do anything. There's no space. No space, man.
Liftoff of mission 41D, the first flight of the orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Interesting. Yeah, you got to get one of these so you can use your crates, throw your crates on a mule, and everything's just so crazily involved with each other. So what I'm thinking is, you probably just want to start off with gathering wood as much as you possibly can, and then putting it in crates and just giving those to settlements to get your XP up and the node XP up. And I don't know, maybe selling some of the wood too, just so you can make some money. It just sucks, right? Because like selling it, you make no money. And for how long it takes to get 40 wood, technically 40 wood is what? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 30, 35, 40. So it's like 8 adult trees, right? So it's not terribly long, but each tree takes a good 5-6 seconds to cut down. 8 times 5 is what? I don't even know. 40. So I would say if you cut down 8 adult trees, just back to back to back, probably take you about a minute, right? If you were super quick. So in 1 minute, you can make the 2 silver that you can make from chopping trees down when you sell it to a vendor, right? And that's just, I don't know, man. It doesn't seem worth it, but I don't know. A lot of people. Yeah, I always think the UI is just too big, man. I really do. Everything needs to be scaled down. It's just too big. I think that's better. Get a spell book. Nice. $2,400 experience. That's massive. That's actually massive. Dude, I actually got a heavy armor, a spell book, and a coffer from completing the thing. Freaking massive. Alright, we can head back. Commission should be close to being, or not commission, but all the stuff should be done processing. So, you know, that's the thing too that's kind of weird, right? That they put a time limit on it when you're processing stuff. So that's just a natural barrier right there. And you don't have to be at the thing to process it. So it's so weird, right? Like, there's things that they've done that are cool and good, and things that are very strange. I think there should be a crafting and processing time, but it should be realistic in terms of like keeping the player there, right? So if I have to process 80 pieces of lumberwood, instead of it being 40 minutes, maybe something along the lines of like 2 seconds each, 3 seconds each. And then what would that bring it up to? Like, I don't know. Bust up the calculator again. If I have 80 pieces of wood times, like, let's say 3 seconds each, it'd be 240 seconds divided by 60. 4 minutes, right? And if you think that's too fast, let's say it takes 10 seconds each to craft 80 pieces. And then we divide that by 60. 13 minutes. That seems a little bit more reasonable than 40 minutes. Take 13 minutes to craft something, but then also you have to actually physically be there processing the goods for 13 minutes. And then on top of that, you could pop scrolls like this that would help out. I'm definitely going to pop this before I pick it up for sure. Someone's going to make their name Hammer Ram. Hammer Ram. And then you can just blend in with all the Hammer Rams. It's brilliant. 14 more minutes? Jiminy Christmas. Alright, let's do another freaking commission. Let's do the level 6 one. I already know where they're at too, so it works out. This is the problem when there's a billion rams everywhere. You don't know which one is yours. I know there's a bunch of these stone hawks over here. Why doesn't it have a symbol over here? I know there is. I have not seen them right here, but I guess we'll go see. I feel like I should go over here because then nobody will be there when I know there's a bunch on that bridge. I'll follow the quest marker though. We'll see what happens. Tell you what I am going to do though. I'm going to untrack everything except for my commission. That way I can actually see it. Yeah, see, there's already a bunch of people here killing stone ox. Look at that lag. Heyo. Let's go. Can you wear 2 rings? If you can wear 2 rings, that's massive. Can you wear 2? You can. Let's go! That's freaking massive, bro. Let's just end it. Bam! Bam! Double backstab. Alright, I'm throwing that ring on. Give me that. Let's go. That is freaking massive. Absolutely cooked, man. Bro, these guys drop gear. Like, what? They're dropping a lot of gear. I've said that before. That if they want people to play this game, you need to reward them early and often. Okay? Obviously, the higher level you get, you slow it down. But at the beginning, keep the player engaged. Give them the mount early. Give them the cool gear early. Make them enjoy the adventure early, so that way the grind doesn't seem like as much of a grind. Right? That is the key, man. That is the key. Alright, yeah, I figured out the rotation. It's over. GG. It's over. It's over. It's all over. Do, 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 do. All right, let's go check on my wood. Actually, I could probably sell this too. I don't need that. Sell this, don't need that. Don't need this. Alright. I could use some more rations. $8 silver. Plus tax. Crazy, man. I'm getting robbed over here. I got 18 silver in my name. 3 minutes left. You know what's funny? It's probably going to cost me the rest of my silver to process the rest of this wood that I've got. $28. I don't even have enough. Jiminy Christmas. And I don't want to sell this stuff because I actually want to like use it.
There's no shot.
Alright, it's almost done. Alright, let me pop my scroll of processing. There we go. Boom. We hit 4,000 lumber miller experience. Alright, instead of doing 80. Let's do 40. How much money do I got? I got enough for that. Yeah, we'll do 40. Alright, we got 4 silver left to our name. But now we have a bunch of timber. Should I just sell all this? Oh, this is 60 silver worth of glint. I'm supposed to use this to buy goods at settlements, though. Fuck it, we're selling the glint. Boom, it's gone. Well, since I sold the glint, I might as well finish up the rest of this. I can't do it yet anyway, I gotta wait. Now I gotta wait because of the processing. I'm gonna cook up all this green fish. Yeah, get rid of it. I only want, like, honestly, I probably only want purples and oranges in here. I'm gonna have to get rid of everything else probably. It's funny, I should just be going to other places to store stuff, but man, storage is a pain for professions, I tell you. That is way too expensive. 7 minutes remaining. Just to keep everybody in the loop, I would say in probably like 3 hours, I'm probably going to hop on the PlayStation. Now, I might go ahead and start streaming on there as well. Probably going to play Battlefield 6 with the homies. We'll see. Obviously, like I said, it depends too on how I feel in 3 hours, because if I'm super tired, I'm just going to go to bed. If not, then I'll play. But I have been trying to be good about, going to bed on time. For a long time here, for about a month, I've been kind of going to bed like second shift. I usually get off work at around 4 p.m. Central, and then I would go to bed basically at 5 p.m. And then I'd wake up at like 1 or 2 in the morning, and I'd have the whole morning kind of to myself to kind of just relax and ease into my day. And I kind of liked that. But I can't see the benefit of actually being up in the evening and being able to game with friends and stream like this and just play games with more people. So I'm going to keep trying to do that as well. And we'll go from that. I'm trying to find that balance, because ideally I'd like to wake up at like 6 a.m. and actually start my day off right. Which means starting off with a morning cardio, a workout, stretch, shower, eat, boom, start working, And then, so if I need to wake up at 6, for me, that means I need to get 8 hours of sleep, because that's just who I am. Like, I can't function on, like, okay, I can technically function on, like, almost no sleep, but I've noticed, listening to my body over the past couple years now, that when I get over 7 hours, I feel good, and when I get under 7, I feel like absolute garbage. So, ideally, 8 hours. So, if I need 8 hours of sleep and I want to wake up at 6, that means I need to be asleep at 10 p.m. So that means that I need to be in bed at 9, and hopefully asleep by like 9:30. That's why it's difficult, because all of my friends like to start gaming at 8:30 p.m., 9 p.m. That's when I want to be getting off to go to bed. I wish that they would decide to kind of shift their timing up, an hour, so I could maybe play with them a little bit more. But this is the time that they decide that works for them, and I guess for many years I have been sacrificing my sleep and my time to play with my friends. And now that I have stopped doing it, I kind of seem like the selfish one, when in reality I'm doing it because I want to try and get a consistent sleep schedule. I've had this issue and this problem for my entire life, ever since I was like 18. I would like to consistently sleep from 10 p.m. till 6 a.m., which means I need to be in bed at 9 p.m. If I can get on that consistent sleep schedule, then that would be the play. I don't even... Yeah. Sorry, no, I just went off on a rant for no reason, and probably nobody's going to see this video, so not like it matters anyway. Look at that. Came back just in time. 10 seconds remaining. I don't have that buff anymore though, huh? Let's pop it. I need to figure out how to gather carcasses and hunt. I'm about to look it up on the wiki if it's working, because I truly have no idea. When you left, I lost a part of me. Come back, baby, baby, please. We belong together, baby. When you left, I lost a part of me. I'm about to run out of money, bro. I guess I should just try and hit level 9, huh? Alright, oh yeah, I was gonna look up how to gather carcasses. Hunting. Man, this website is absolutely getting blasted. Alright. So what I'm going to do, more than likely, I can have all 22 professions, but then I'll probably dive in, since you could do 4 journeymen. That'll be carpentry, milling, something else. Alright, hunting, animals. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'll see you guys later.